Hi, everybody. Gail here, and I'm bringing the look of the month to you today. This is the Saharan Dusk, kind of a version of the smoky eye. Then I want to talk about the tools that I used. Only two, the Mary Kay smudge brush and the Mary Kay blush brush. Only two tools. How neat is that? And then at the end, I'm going to show you this cool compact idea I came up with. And then my liner today is our waterproof beige nude lip liner. But instead of using the Better Than Bare, I said, how about if I just use some bronze lip gloss? So that's what I got on my lips. I'm going to walk you through the steps. Just to tell you a little bit about each step. So the first step that I put on was the gold status. The gold status I put on the inside corner of the eye, and I brought it all the way across, right along the base of the eyelash, and then under the eye, all the way across on both eyes, of course. Then the next thing I did was I used a little bit of the Cinnabar. And the Cinnabar, I created that little bit of a smoky edge just on the inside crease and kind of dragged it along just on the inside crease of the eyes on both sides. And then up on the top, I used a little bit of the, make sure I get this right, the rose gold. And I underlined my eyebrows with a little bit of the rose gold. That's how simple that was. Then finished it up with a couple coats of mascara, Ultimate Black, and then of course our waterproof, Great Heights waterproof mascara over that. Now in the blush department, I changed that up a little bit, and in the I used a little bit of the Latte Contour to contour into the cheek area, and then I also used a little bit of the glaze. With the glaze, I just used my brush, pinched it, and then went like this right along the high cheekbone area outside around I would do a three, but for this, I'm just doing it right along above the eyebrow and then down to the cheekbone. And then for the contour, put a little bit of contour right in here. But then instead of using the copper today, I decided I was going to use my medium bronzer illuminating bronzer, which is this one right here in this compact. And I put that on as my blush on both sides. That was how simple that was. So let me just walk you through this compact because I'm pretty excited about this. First of all, check this out in the lookbook. The eyeshadows and the bronzers. And I said, well, what if we put them in our big compact pro? So up at the top is our lip liner. And then I put my smudge brush up at the top. And then I put in, there are actually 15 eyeshadows, but 14 in a double roll like this that include the deep and the medium glow, then the copper, and then our highlighter, our glaze, and then our contour. And that's a complete look. And it supports what's in our lookbook. Isn't that cool? Now watch the best part. It closes perfectly. When I made this the first time, I discovered that if I put my brushes, if I put everything and put my brushes down here at the bottom, it didn't want to snap nicely. But when I put them to the back, it snaps perfectly. So that's just a little extra tip on the side. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this.